What happens with the gerontolescence is that is going to be a period that you will have another 20, 30 years by the time you reach the third act of your life, when you are about 60. And you will have many other possibilities that were not there before the longevity revolution. 30 years more. But society will have to enable, will have to facilitate this new transition into very old age. What I mean by this, we have to reinvent the life course. What was okay in the time of Bismarck when he created what we know now as Social Security, he looked around the factory floor. Work was very intensive, physically demanding. In the workforce, you would have to spend lots of energy. And these people, the few that would reach the age of 60, because life expectancy then was only 46. So those few people at the age of 60, 65, they were tired, exhausted with chronic diseases, for which medicine didn't have much to offer, if anything. 130 years later, we are still trapped in this framework of the 19th century. So we're still expecting that people will learn everything that you need to learn for the rest of your life. You have to work for decades, and then, at the age of 60, 65, you retire. But then you have another 30 years ahead of you. What we need to do is to create a very exciting new life course that you learn for longer, that you don't have to stop learning throughout your journey into adulthood, that you have opportunity to do opportunities like having a master's degree at the age of 30, a PhD at 45, take a sabbatical, recharge the batteries, have more time to care, to have children, men and women to participate in bringing up these children. Isn't it one of the problems in Australia that women are not having enough children? Well, let us allow this to happen so that you can raise the birth rates. This is important for society. It's all part of a new life course. And then at the age of 60, 65, you start reducing the number of hours. You reinvent yourself. You have new knowledge. You got that PhD at 45, you are starting a new career then. And then at 67, 72, 75, you continue to be productive. Maybe you don't want to work full-time anymore. Not 42 hours, but 37, and then 25, and then 15. And for as long as you continue to work, you are creating wealth. You are paying taxes. You are opening new opportunities, including new job opportunities for those that are young at the bottom of the working life. So it's everybody that is going to benefit. And I'm sure that the emergence of this gerontolescence is also going to enable this to happen. You know, some people look at, when I'm talking about the gerontolescence, say, oh God, I mean, this is very well for the upper classes, the highly educated. It's not. I give the example of my mother, who is now 94, and she needs care. We can pay, and who is going to provide this care? In Brazil, we don't have much of, services provided by the public sector. So it's a woman, or three in fact, because they work in shifts, so it is 24-hour and then 2 days at home. So this woman, if well trained, will have aging as an opportunity. She's going to have lifelong learning. She's going to learn new skills to be a proper aged care person, informal care, which in all countries is mostly given by women. If she wouldn't have that opportunity to learn, to be retrained, to acquire new skills, to provide care to my mother, she would be perhaps unemployed. So this is giving her aging, taking aging as an opportunity. And she will benefit from that, and no doubt my mother, because my mother's family cannot provide anymore 24-hour care round the clock. The children are all very busy. She has got one daughter. This daughter is a freelance architect. So we have to reinvent society for this longevity revolution. My mother was very well until 3 or 4 years ago, independent, no longer. Well, let us look at the opportunity that we are providing for women to have decent work, decent job, protection, so that everybody is going to benefit. Also in Brazil, we are training porters because all the people told us, these guys are our best friends. They keep an eye, they monitor, they carry our shoppings, they change the bulb, but it goes beyond. They are very important because they are chatting with us, they are breaking the monotony. And I know that if I go down, even because they don't have any other choice, they have to listen. There's no option. They are there. So older people said, they are the best psychologists because they cannot escape us. And I choose the hour I go, how long the session is going to last. It is free, and best still, they give better advices than the psychologist I was going to a few months ago. Well, if we train these guys to be good community agents on aging, they are going to benefit. And this is lifelong learning. It is prolonging the life and giving them skills for this aging world.